Hey folks, so SMCI has gotten a lot of interest lately, and I just kind of want to go through why it's absolutely ripping faces off right now. Okay, so let's jump right in. First and foremost, this is a low float stock, and which just means that it doesn't have a ton of shares outstanding, and even less shares that are able to trade in the public. And on top of that, you have a pretty high short float percentage, which is over 10%, which also makes it very squeezy. So what that means is anytime the price is going to get bid up, there's potential for the short seller to have to cover, which means they'll have to buy the stock to cover. And that just bids the price up even more and very rapidly. So that's the first couple reasons. The second is it's optionable, right? So there are a ton of calls being hit for their weeklies, and which causes a bit of a gamma squeeze. So you have the short interests plus the short interest plus you have a ton of calls rolling in where dealers have to hedge and also buy up the stock. So it's kind of a double whammy, and if you are short, you're going to get creamed on something like this. So it's better off staying away from something like this. If you're thinking of shorting, don't do it. You don't short strength, right? You short weakness, and there is no weakness here. And we're going to show you the underlying volume profiles on why it's not weak, right? So if you can see, this is going back. There goes the bell. So this is going back a few weeks, and we can start seeing a volume profile array where they're just trying to press this stock down. But once it reverses, looks like on the 29th and into March 1st, which is last Friday, you can see these boxes here are the actual institutional volume. So that's the highest concentration of institutional volume, and that's pressing it up. Okay. And as we come in today, you can see it started going overnight, which trapped anybody who's trying to be short over the weekend. Okay. And these guys have to start covering. Whoever's short has to start covering, which means they have to automatically buy, or they get the margin call, or they get liquidated. And on top of all of that, they're getting included. They're getting included into the S&P 500, which, I mean, it's just a perfect storm. All right. So I hope that helps. Again, stay away from trying to short something like this. It's too hard. You're better off trying to find a stock that is weak, and you can see the volume profile being pushed down from an institutional perspective. Hope that helps.